This is Sam O'Reilly for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm at the BT Sport Production Hub today for the Ultimate Boxer Draw. Lewis Syrett, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. First draw, well, you came out third against Sean Robinson.
Yeah.
I think you share a manager as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We shared a lot of rounds sparring as well. Obviously, where he had the fight for Southern Area with Josh coming up, he's another tall southpaw, so I was good sparring for that. So we have shared a lot of rounds together. And
when you looked at the draw beforehand, was he one that you would have hoped to avoid, or you weren't fussed, or what was the thinking about the draw?
I think obviously, I think you're mad if you want to draw like the favourites early on, because you want to try. You got to beat everyone, but you'd rather a bit later on in the tournament. But I have nothing to worry about really. No, we've done a lot of sparring before, so we know each other well. So it's going to be a cracking fight.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of talk in the draw, and what it can do for you and what it's done for fighters and stuff. But this is very, very different from most professional bouts. Obviously, the 3 rounds, the 3, possible 3 fights on one night. Why would you want to join this? Why is this format suited to you?
It's good for. At the minute, I've only had 4 rounders since I turned pro. I've wanted to have 6 rounders all the time, but as it's come, I've only had 4. So I had 50 odd amateur bouts. A lot of them were 3 rounds, and then I've done 6 4-rounders, and 2 of them have finished early. So this is suited to me. Like, I'm used to that fast pace. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, you're looking forward to it. Is there a game? Again, there's a lot of talk about game plans, and have you sat down and studied what you think may be the best approach? Because as they say, you don't want to leave it all in the first fight, but then you can't risk not winning the first fight. So it's a very difficult situation for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've got such a good engine. I think I'm just going to give it all from the start. I think once you get through that first fight, your heart and your will is going to get you through it anyway. And the engine's not something I've got to worry about. So it'll probably suit me the further it goes on, I think.
Yeah, it was touched on in the press conference about your marathon exploits the day after one of your pro bouts, yeah?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Couldn't turn it down. A friend of mine passed away in early 2012 from it, and that's why I signed up to do it.
So you did it for a charity, yeah?
Yeah, for meningitis now, and the way it come about, I couldn't let him down. If it was the other way around, no way could I have done it. I couldn't have done the marathon and then had the fight. But the way it worked out, I thought there's no reason why I can't. And I've done it in half a decent time as well. So
with it being televised, it's a BT Sport, it's a big platform. They've touched on it being on YouTube and Box Nation. There's going to be a lot of eyes on this show.
Yeah.
Do you think ticket sales will be affected? Because that's what it can sort of play both ways, can't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Where like some people, I can just watch it on telly sort of thing. But it hasn't made a big difference to me. I've still done quite a few, because a lot of say loyal fans sort of thing, they know how much the boxing depends on sales, so they've stuck by me, and they'll still come in, and they're fair play to them, they're coughing out their money to come watch me. So it ain't made a big part.
Yeah. Are you training full time?
No. Today was literally the first day I've had off. I've booked a few weeks off for this, as it's it's a big state like this could propel you further in your career, but not normally. No, I'm a scaffolder normally.
Good for the arms, though.
6 days a week. It's good for the arms. Yeah, strength shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no, definitely. So obviously you hope to win this tournament. Realistically, if you do well in this tournament, do you think this can catapult you to possible Southern Area title fights? Is that the hope? Is that the
100%. I've always said that's what I want to get. I want to definitely fight for Southern Area. I mean, if you win that and then push on further, but I've always dreamed of that. So hopefully this will push me on towards it
with a bit more money in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just give a quick shout out to my sponsors. That's all right. I've got Divine Building and Maintenance, Sala Services Limited, BPN Contractors, the Garden Construction Company, and CraigsFitness.com. They've allowed me to have them extra few weeks off to train for this. Big thanks to them.
Definitely, they're unsung heroes especially in small hall boxing. A lot of people don't realise it just can't be done. It just can't be achieved without sponsors behind.
Nah, it's impossible. So I've got a lot of thanks for them. They helped me out massively.
Yeah, well listen, Lewis, I wish you the best of luck on the night. Thank you very much for talking to Boxing Social.
Thanks a lot.